I don't rent out the other half of the duplex my mom and dad live in it. It's taxable income. That's investment property. And it's personal property if there's no rent. Fair market value rent is all they would need to do. Look on page 6 in the brochure that I put out. That I gave you. Look on page 6, please. There's some basic things on exchanges that you need to know about. What were these? Those are the 4 basic rules that you have to know to have an exchange. 4 basic rules, okay? The number 1 rule is that the property that you acquire has to cost equal or more than the property you gave up. Now I know that's not a big newsflash. The number 2 rule creates a problem sometimes, is that the mortgage on the new property has to be equal or more than the mortgage was on the old property. A lot of people forget the mortgage. It was paid for in full, not a problem. But if there's a mortgage on it, that mortgage has to be equal or more than the mortgage was on the old property. The number 3 rule, we don't have a big problem with that. That's notes carry back. People don't do that very often. You had a client that wants to carry back a big note. We need to talk about it. You need to call me and talk to me about it. You need to help them because that note's going to cause them a real problem. It's taxable income when it's paid off. People carry back a 10-year note in 2 or 3 years, and people refinance and pay them off. Now it's all taxable. They accomplish nothing. The number 4 rule is that all the money from the sale property must go into the acquisition property, all of it. And the bottom line, you see that very bottom line, it says if any one or all 4 of the rules are not complied with, only the difference is taxable. So let's say your client says, I want to pull out $10,000. I want to pay off some credit card bills, or I want to pay my car off, whatever they want to do or want to use for education. That $10,000 is taxable income. $10,000 is taxable, and that would be at whatever the ordinary tax rate is. I don't worry about 10 grand, small amounts of money, not a big deal tax-wise. Well, let's say your client wants to pull out $100,000. Now we've got a tax problem. It's going to cost them $30,000 in taxes. They're going to wind up with a net of 70. So we need to try to figure out how to get the money to them and not pay the tax. Rather than take $100,000 out, if they put all the money into the new property, and then a month or 2 later refinance that property and pull the $100,000 out, it's tax-free. These are the kind of things I can help you with. And if you don't think you need to know about 1031 exchanges, you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business. You don't belong here because you're going to cause the broker one hell of a problem. You need to know this. You need to be aware of this stuff. You need to know that 1031 exchanges are alive and well. The value of the property is very important. Let's say that your client, you're taking a listing at your client's home, taking a listing, and you see up on the shelf there's a picture of an elderly man because the person you're taking the listing on is maybe in their 60s, and you see a picture of a guy on. Oh, who's that? Well, that's my husband. Oh, really? Where's he? Well, he passed away. Your brain's got to go into gear right now. Boom! Those people will get a brand new value on that property based on the time of the